Hello friends, good afternoon to everyone. I am starting this channel on homeopathy. Here in this channel, I will be discussing about my experience in homeopathy, my understanding about various homeopathic concepts. I will share a few cases also, acute as well as chronic, through this channel. I will talk about homeopathic medicines, the characteristics of homeopathic medicines, or my understanding of the various homeopathic medicines through this channel. So this is the first video I will be starting, and in this video I would like to start with a topic: aggravation and amelioration in homeopathy. Why this topic in the first video itself? Because everyone knows, after passing our degree, our getting our degree, after completing our PHMS, everyone starts with a homeopathic practice, and we take the case, we repertorize the case, or if we get a few symptoms which we had come across while reading Matra Medica, then we directly select the homeopathic medicine for that patient. But in the follow-up, we won't be able to decide whether our homeopathic medicine given has acted correctly or is not the similar medicine. So for that purpose, I have selected this topic to be discussed at first. In this topic, in this video, I would like to talk on aggravation and amelioration in homeopathy. So how we will come to know whether we have prescribed a right medicine? For that purpose, we need to know these signs of improvement or amelioration and signs of aggravation. If we know these signs of amelioration and aggravation, then we can say that yes, our medicine, the given medicine is right, or we have not selected the right medicine, and we have to go for further analysis of the case, and we have to select another, the most simillimum for the particular case. So if we know after few minutes or after few days of prescribing medicine, if we know these signs, then we can predict that yes, the case is going to improve, and the whether it is acute case or a chronic case, but surely it is going to improve in few days or in few hours. So what are these signs and symptoms? What are the signs of amelioration and aggravation? But before that, I want to tell you one thing which Dr. Hahnemann has always forced us to follow, or we can say it is one of the rules of homeopathy, that the medicine prescribed by us, or the remedy which we are giving to the patient, the medicine which we are giving to the patient should be a single simple homeopathic medicine. It should not be the combination of 2-3 medicines, or it should not be the mixture of 2-3 medicine, or it should not be the thing like one medicine in the morning, second medicine in the evening. We should not prescribe like that. We should always give a single simple homeopathic medicine to the patient. Dr. Hahnemann has mentioned this in Organ of Medicine in aphorisms. So in which aphorisms Dr. Hahnemann has mentioned this? In aphorism number 273 and 274, Dr. Hahnemann has clearly mentioned that we have to use single simple homeopathic medicine. Let's see what is given in aphorism 273. In no case under treatment is it necessary or is it necessary and therefore not permissible to administer to a patient more than one single simple medicinal substance at one time. Here in this aphorism 273, in first line itself, Dr. Hahnemann has given this instruction that we have to use only single simple homeopathic medicine. So why we have to use single simple homeopathic medicine? Because we have proved in healthy human being a single simple homeopathic substance. We have proved, at the time of proving, we have proved a single simple homeopathic substance in healthy human being, and the symptoms or the data which we get after proving that data we use as a homeopathic materia medica to select a particular homeopathic medicine to a particular state of the disease. So that this is the reason why we have to give a single simple homeopathic medicine to the patient. In next aphorism, in aphorism 274, Dr. Hahnemann says, Dr. Hahnemann tells about another benefit of prescribing a single simple homeopathic medicine. Why we have to prescribe a single medicine at a time? Because if the medicine selected by us for a particular case is not the exact simillimum, and we have given this patient medicine to the patient, and we have repeated it many times, then it may happen that that medicine will start showing his own symptoms in that patient. So what it confirms? It confirms our materia medica. How? Because the symptoms which are shown, which are produced, the new symptoms which are produced by that imperfect homeopathic medicine will confirm that these symptoms were present. We can verify that these symptoms were present during proving also, and this will confirm or verify our homeopathic materia medica. So this is the second benefit of prescribing, giving, dispensing a single simple homeopathic medicine to the patient. So this is the first criteria, or you can see a prerequisite to observe signs of amelioration and aggravation in patient. If we give a single simple homeopathic medicine to the patient, then only we can see the signs of improvement or signs of aggravation, amelioration in patient. In aphorism number 253, the footnote of this aphorism, footnote number 138 of aphorism number 253, here also Dr. Hahnemann mentions that the signs of improvement in the disposition and mind, however, may be expected only soon after the medicine has been taken, when the dose has been sufficiently minute. Okay, sufficiently minute. Then only we will get to see the signs of improvement. First criteria is we have to prescribe a single simple homeopathic medicine, and second criteria is the dose should be as small as possible. The minutest dose should be prescribed to the patient at a time. So if we follow these two criteria, then only we will be able to see the signs of improvement in patient during follow-up, on second visit during follow-up of the patient. So this is the prerequisite we have seen right now. So where we will be able to see the signs of improvement after giving medicine, before the improvement of patient's chief complaint or the patient's main complaints get relieved, where we will be able to see the signs of improvement. The signs of improvement we will be able to see at the level of state of disposition, state of mind and disposition. At this level, we will be able to observe the signs of improvement or aggravation, and we will be able to decide whether the given medicine is right or wrong. So Dr. Honeyman has given explanation about this in aphorism number 253, 254, 255, 256. So let's see the signs of improvement. What are the signs of improvement? In aphorism number 253, Dr. Honeyman has given in first half part of aphorism 253. Dr. Samuel Honeyman has given signs of improvement. In second half part of this aphorism, Dr. Honeyman has mentioned the signs of aggravation. So which are the signs of improvement? The signs of improvement are a greater degree of comfort, increased calmness, freedom of the mind, higher spirits, a kind of return of the natural state. These are the signs of improvement which we will be able to observe at the level of mind and disposition after prescribing medicine. After prescribing medicine means after how much time we will be able to observe these signs of improvement. In footnote 153, Dr. Honeyman has clearly mentioned the signs of improvement in the disposition and mind, however, may be expected only soon after the medicine has been taken, when the dose has been sufficiently minute. As soon as patient consumes the medicine, we will be able to see the signs of improvement or signs of aggravation at the level of disposition and mind. So which are the signs of improvement? A greater degree of comfort, increased calmness, freedom of the mind, higher spirits, a kind of return of the natural state. A greater degree of comfort means what? Even if the patient's main chief complaint is has not relieved yet, patient will be able to feel comfortable at the level of mind. He will become calm. His restlessness will decrease. His panic state will decrease. His anxiety will decrease, and he will be able to feel comfortable even during his ill state. He will be freedom of the mind. He will observe the freedom of the mind. Higher spirit means he will feel energetic to start with his or to restart with his original work or original activities, regular activities. He will feel energetic. After medicine, he will not feel weak to do his activities. He will feel energetic, a kind of return of the natural state. So patient will resume his original state, that is the original healthy state. He will start feeling better, and he will start doing his regular work, regular activities, and he will be comfortable. These are the signs of improvement which will be able to observe at the level of disposition and mind. Let's see what are the signs of aggravation. The signs of aggravation are constrained, pitiable state of the disposition of the mind, of the whole outward behavior, all gestures, postures, actions. These are the signs of aggravation. Same thing is given. This is also given in aphorism 253 only. This aphorism is very important. After giving medicine, just recollect aphorism 253 and observe the signs of improvement and signs of aggravation in the patient. Then immediately we will be able to understand whether the given medicine is right or wrong. So what are the signs of aggravation? Constrained, pitiable state of the disposition of the mind, of the whole outward behavior. For example, if you give medicine to the patient if we try to select a correct homeopathic medicine and prescribe to the patient. But even after giving homeopathic medicine, even then also, if patient is not feeling comfortable, his anxious level is same. Sometimes few patient few patients keep weeping with their complaints. Few children are very pitiable, very pity. They keep on weeping, or they will always need support of others. They will tell their parents, or tell their friends, or tell their caretaker to continue be with them or carry them. So this is the pitiable situation at the level of mind and disposition. So patient will not be able to feel happy, will not be comfortable to do his activities. He will need support from others to do his activities. So this is the pitiable, constrained situation of the patient. So if you observe this situation after giving homeopathic medicine, then it is a sure sign that our homeopathic medicine is not a correct homeopathic medicine, and we have to analyze the case again, reanalyze the case, and we have to select the most homeopathic, the most simillimum medicine for the state of the disease. Patient gestures, all gestures, postures and actions will be constrained and pitiable. His patient's gestures and actions will itself guide us that the medicine given by us is not correct, and we have to give something more similar to the case, and we have to reanalyze the case. So these are the signs of amelioration and aggravation we will be able to observe at the level of mind and disposition very soon after giving the medicine. Very soon after giving the medicine. If after giving homeopathic medicine we observe the signs of improvement, even if the patient's complaints are not relieved, but we will be sure that yes, our homeopathic medicine is correct, and in few minutes or in few hours or in few days, patient will feel better in his chief complaint also, in his main complaints also. But if we observe the signs of aggravation in patient after giving homeopathic medicine, then we will be able to decide, yes, we have given the wrong medicine, it is not the perfect simillimum, it is the partial simillimum or not the correct medicine. And then we will be able to reanalyze the case, and we have to decide, yes, we have to reanalyze the case and we have to select another medicine for the patient. So it will help us to decide where to go, what to do. So these signs are very important. So we all should know these signs of aggravation and amelioration, which will guide for further progress of our case. In aphorism number 253, Dr. Hahnemann has given all these things, and Dr. Hahnemann in footnote 130 has mentioned that we will be able to observe these signs only if the dose of the medicine is as minute as possible. In aphorism number 254, Dr. Hahnemann has given next part of the amelioration and aggravation. The first part we observe at the level of mind and disposition. The second part we observe related to the chief complaint, or all the symptoms which we observe or which we note down during the case taking. For related to all these signs and symptoms, second part is given by Dr. Hahnemann in aphorism number 254. What is amelioration and what is aggravation is given in this aphorism number 254. Amelioration means diminution of the original symptom without any addition of new ones. Okay. The in aphorism 254 what is given, the other new or increased symptoms, or on the contrary the diminution of the original ones without any addition of new ones, will soon dispel above all doubts from the mind of the attentively observing and investigating practitioner with regard to the aggravation or amelioration. Though there are among patients persons who are either incapable of giving an account of this amelioration or aggravation, or are unwilling to confess it. Means, before patient tells us about his complaints, whether his complaints are aggravated or amelioration, we will be able to observe this in patient by knowing whether the patient's complaints have increased in intensity, or patient's complaints are decreased in intensity, or any new symptoms are added to the original symptoms of the patient. We will be able to observe all these things before patient tells us. If we know what is amelioration and aggravation. Amelioration means diminution of the original symptoms without any addition of new ones, and aggravations means increase in the original symptoms of the patient, increase in the intensity of the original symptoms of the patient, or addition of new symptoms which were not present before. Okay, so these are the signs of amelioration and aggravation at the level of particular level. Means the symptoms, complaints which patients have told us, or we have noted down it in our case paper. At that level we will be observed to these signs and symptoms, these signs of amelioration and aggravation. And at the level of state of disposition and mind, we will be able to see observe the signs of aggravation and amelioration at the level of mind and disposition. So both the level we will be if we observe these signs, then we will be able to decide whether we are going in a right direction or we are going in a wrong direction. Okay, so these few aphorisms we have to remember if we want to observe, or if we want to decide whether we are going in a right direction or a wrong direction, whether our medicine given is correct or wrong, whether the dose given by us is correct or wrong. All these things we will be able to understand only if we know these aphorisms. Which are these aphorisms? Aphorism 253, 254, 255 and 256. In these four aphorisms, Dr. Hahnemann has given about the signs of amelioration and aggravation, and prerequisite to the this, we will be able to see the signs of improvement and aggravation only if the dose only if we give single simple homeopathic medicine and the dose selected is as minute as possible. This is given in aphorism number 273 and 274. Okay, so these are signs and signs of amelioration and aggravation. So this this video will be helpful for all newcomers or all new practitioners we have just who have just started their practice, and they will be able to understand what is the right direction and what is the wrong direction. So I will end this video here only. In this video we have discussed only the signs of aggravation and amelioration. In future videos I will talk about what will be the next step when we observe signs of amelioration, what we have to do, and if we observe signs of aggravation, then what we have to do, how to manage the aggravation in patients. In future videos we will go for this. If during this video if you get any doubt or any query, then please, then you can write down or you can submit your doubt or query in the comment section. And if you want to share your view about this video, or if you want to give any suggestion related to this video or related to future topics, then you can give same in comment section. Okay, thank you so much.